Welcome to another episode of Bravo Charlie's. This is a little different than normal. We are outside. This is the new log cabin. I showed you in the last video the inside of the cabin, and now I'm going to take you on a tour of the outside in this beautiful snowy weather. So, look at those trees. Some people that live in the south that never see snow, yeah, snow can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. Hard to drive in, roads get messy, muddy when it melts, but when it's pretty like this, there's not a lot that can describe it or match it. So there's the log cabin through the trees. We're sitting on 2.2 acres, pretty much in the middle of nowhere. There's no neighbors around. So if we go out here, this is where our dogs will be able to run and have a good time. There's a big field down there. You can see right here, I started a little burn pit a week ago to get rid of a bunch of old trees and dead limbs and stuff like that that's laying around the property, along with stuff from inside that we're remodeling and throwing out. See, the field goes way down the hill. Be good for sled riding. All the woods. And there's holly trees all over this property. Let me show you. They're giant. See? Holly leaves. So we go around here. I'll show you. There's a weather vane duck on the top of the potting shed, which is actually getting torn down. See, here's more holly trees. This one has berries on it. Pretty cool, huh? Some trees are getting torn down and burnt. Like this poor old pine tree, it's nearly half dead. But these holly trees, I'm leaving them. They're so pretty. So let's cut back down here through the snow. And I'll go and show you the back of the house, the back of the cabin. Part of it is in a cedar, red cedar shingle, and the other half is an honest to God log cabin. Wood logs on the inside and out. I don't know if you just heard that, but there's roosters in the neighborhood as well. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. This is another holly tree. Only that one has the berries on it though that I've noticed. Here's another holly tree. There's a good shot of the cabin. It's all one level, except for that loft on the second floor there, the log cabin section. There's two little bedrooms up there. We plan on expanding out the back and building a master bedroom suite on the back of this house, and then we're going to do rock for the sides. So it'll be rock and log cabin eventually. Okay, let's go back. Let me show you a couple other things around here. Right now, to get to the house, to get down to the cabin, see, I had to start clearing out this holly tree that's right here. I mean, look at this thing. It's absolutely massive. And it's got many trunks coming out of the ground. but it was so overgrown. See, I had to take that one out. I had to take some of those smaller ones out. You couldn't even get down this path to the house, and you could see with the weight of the snow on this one, it's almost like a canopy. But I'm gonna have to take this one out. But what we want to do is build a driveway down here, and then right at the corner of the house there, I'm gonna tear down that potting shed. We're gonna put in a 2-car garage so we can get closer. Because right now you have to carry groceries, building materials, supplies, everything down that treacherous path. This pond is going away. I'm gonna get rid of that. There's the deck that's on this house. It's 3 levels, and yes, it has a giant tree growing through the center of it. The deck was built around the tree, which is pretty cool. Once again, there you can see off in a distance, you can see how far away the neighbors are. Okay, here's the front of the house. It's got new windows. Here's the little porch. I'm going to put a grill under there at some point. Bunch of icicles. It's very pretty, very scenic. You have to be able to hear those roosters at this point. It's got wagon wheels on the porch. We're going to redo those. We're going to leave the wagon wheels, but just get rid or clean them up and repaint them. There's the entry or exit way out of the basement. There's a little bit more of the log cabin, but then you could see all the wilderness around me. Down, way down in the valley, right where my finger is a pretty creek that runs through the property. Well, actually, that's not my property. A farmer owns that. But I went down there the other day. It's very pretty, very cool down there. So this is the first level of the deck. This is the first level of the deck. And now we're going down to the second level. You can see a log cabin in the background. That's level number 2. And then I'm on level number 3, which in the summertime this is going to be beautiful when it's all nice and green. And I'm going to have to clean this up because right now you got a bunch of steps down into nothing except for jagger bushes, which aren't any fun. So let me go back up to the top level. Maybe you could see that creek. There's my property line. If you could see right here, there's a fence down there. That's my property line. But everything beyond that is owned by a farmer that said it's okay for us to take our dogs down there and go hiking and up to the other side. It's very beautiful and very rustic out here, which is what I've always wanted. Let's go back up to the top here and see if I can get you a better shot of that creek that's way down there. So if you look through the trees right there, you can see there's a pretty creek down there. And then it cuts right through the valley of all of this land. And you could see no neighbors. So it's very private. So there you go, Bravo Charlie fans. That's all I got for you today. It's getting kind of cold. I got to go inside. We're doing electrical today. I'm doing trim work. I'm building a barn door. I got to run Wi-Fi. That's important too, even when you're in the wilderness. We'll be filming other videos inside the kitchen, and I'll be starting cooking videos once I get the kitchen fully operational. So there's a lot going on. Hope you keep joining us here at Bravo Charlie's for the log cabin tours and everything else we got going on inside. We'll keep you up to date. And we'll see you again. Hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button, please. Come back and see other videos, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.